Hi Leo, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to JilleTarot. We're going to do your love reading for March-ish, a little bit into April possibly. And this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's not going to resonate with everyone. So let your intuition guide you to the things that feel meaningful for you. And I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to pull some cards for couples, those Leos that are in relationship, and I'll also pull cards for those of you that are single. And I'll timestamp those below so you can jump ahead to your situation. And thank you all for your support. If this resonates, if you liked this reading, or if you didn't like this reading, please feel free to share, subscribe, whatever. So let's see here. Let's pull a card to see what the big message is from the universe. What Spirit wants you to know about love, Leo. What's the big message from Spirit here? And we're getting win or lose. So the Five of Swords, you're in some sort of battle, Leo. I just did a reading for a Leo, and they actually, not with this deck, but they got the same big message. So, okay, Leo, so you're getting the Five of Swords, but the big message here is win or lose. So this feels to me like there's some sort of action that's required to overcome whatever this battle is. Conflict, crisis, chaos, possibly. You know, there is some action that's required. And the action, I guess, could come down to just making the choice whether you're going to fight this battle. But it will be a battle that you're going to win or lose. But you need to decide whether this is a battle that's worth fighting for. So for some of you, if you're single, this could be that you're seeking the wrong person. And in that case, you know, it feels like it could go either way if you're seeking the right person. But if you're specifically seeking the wrong person, there's no communication. You know, there's a need to stand up for yourself, possibly. But there is a challenge, and it feels like, you know, it's possibly a lose situation. But we have the big message is that this is a time of needing to go to battle, or you're in some sort of crisis or conflict. You could be just conflicted about what you should fight for and what you should let go. So I'm going to pull a card to see what energy you're in, Leo. What's your energy about love? And we're getting the Queen of Swords. Wow. So the two swords coming out. This Queen of Swords energy, she's going to support you. This is about cutting out things that no longer serve you. Like I said, back to that energy of, for those of you that are single, if you're seeking the wrong person, the Queen of Swords, it's time to cut out the BS, not deal with the BS, not put up with the BS. And it's also time to cut out the love situations that aren't serving you. It feels like if you're in this battle energy, whether you're in relationship or not, if you're in this, if there's conflict and crisis, you need to get in touch with this Queen of Swords energy when it comes to your connections and your relationships, because there is something that you need to take a hard look at, that you possibly need to cut out because it is no longer serving you. And, you know, this is also an energy of clearly seeing what no longer serves you, clearly seeing what the BS is all about. You know, this is about gaining strength and wisdom from learning lessons the hard way. You know, it could be, you know, you're learning the truth of the situation, the truth when it comes to your love connections in some way. I'm going to pull a card. Let's see what the situation is. What's this situation? Let's see if we can get some further clarity. Whoa. Obsession. Focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. So it does have something to do with obsession. For those of you that are single, so far it's just feeling like there's this overwhelming energy of, you know, choosing the wrong person. And it's like you're not getting any respect back from another person here, but you're obsessed about them. You're focusing on them too much, and you need to take a step back, possibly cut them out, but get to the truth of the situation. The truth, you're doing battle with the truth here with this Five of Swords energy. If you're in a connection, this is you being able to communicate very clearly when it comes to your connections and relationships, but there is some sort of truth that you need to get to the bottom of when it comes to this obsessive energy. You need to take a step back, look at things clearly. You need to, and truthfully, and cut out any BS, cut out the things that aren't serving you. It just feels like you're going to take this action. You're in this battle, this conflict, and here's you standing up for yourself, it feels like, and releasing anything that's become an obsession, almost like if you're focusing too much on something, you gain clarity by taking a step back, maybe possibly letting the battle go. So I'm going to pull some cards for those of you that are in relationship. What's the details here? And we're getting, wow, the Tower, the Nine of Swords, or the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So here we have we have this big major change. This is a life-changing event. This battle, this conflict, this chaos, this obsession, not putting up with the BS, cutting out things that no longer serve you is a life-changing moment. This is almost an epiphany about what you need to free yourself from, the battles that you're just no longer willing to fight. This obsession, whatever it is you're obsessing about, the Tower comes in. This is the big message here that says, we need to, something needs to be destroyed so that you can wipe it all clean, wipe the slate clean, and have a fresh start. We're in this Nine of Swords energy. This is more swords energy. You're all spun up in your fears. You're got high anxiety about this situation. There's negative thinking that's leading to obsession, that's leading to overwhelm. This is just this energy of negative thinking. It's an inability to cope with whatever this battle is, whatever the crisis is that you're going through. You're no longer going to be able to cope with that. And, there needs to be a Tower moment. Big message here, big change, big epiphany. But on the bright side with the Tower, it's a major life-changing event that brings you this surprising clean slate. And when it comes to love, it's time to walk away from the old situation and start to go towards your future, building from a clean slate, a new future. It does feel like, we have this Page of Cups energy, and this could be a water sign, this new water sign that's coming in, a Scorpio, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming in, that's going to start to offer you messages of love. There's these loving messages. This is kind of, sweet love, new love, blossoming love with a message for some of you that could be coming in as you start to work through your obsessions, as you start to deal with this battle, this conflict, as you start to cut out the things and allow this major change, allow this Tower moment to come in. It's going to help release you from negative thinking, from your fears, your worries, being trapped in your fears here, and actually allow you to walk away from the past, leave this old emotional baggage behind, and walk towards a brighter future with this Eight of Cups. It's very nice energy, this Eight of Cups, because this could also indicate you're walking towards you're moving towards your spiritual path. Now, for others of you, this Page of Cups could also mean that you're learning something new about love here in this situation. It feels like with this Tower moment, you're having new downloads of information, and that's allowing you new wisdom when it comes to love. This is fresh, new energy coming in when it comes to your feelings, your emotions. But it also feels like it is about time to walk away. If you just take a look a minute at the energy on this card, walking away from somebody who is not for your best interest, for your greatest and higher good here with this Eight of Cups. So just be ready. There's big changes you're heading your way. It feels like you've just been stuck in this battle, conflict, crisis, chaos, negative thinking, you know, doing battle because, like I said, you know, you're just in this, it's a wrong situation, and you need to cut out the things that are no longer serving you. Now, if it's not walking away, it is about being truthful, being blunt, being honest and open about something that's been weighing on you heavily. You're obsessed about it. Clearing the air with this Queen of Swords, and then taking a step back and allowing it to bring big changes to your relationship, because holding on to this, being in this obsession, being in this battle energy is causing this negative thinking, this high anxiety. You're overwhelmed. There's an inability to cope with the situation, you know, but you're thinking things are worse than they are. So like I said, it feels like you need to be truthful, blunt about something, this battle that you've been focusing on too much, and then take a step back. And that could bring this new refreshing energy into your relationship, and you're actually able to walk away from this old past energy, this old battle, this negative thinking habit or whatever it is. This Five of Swords energy, you're able to leave it behind and totally walk away. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Leos. The guidance here is celebration. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. So, like I said, for some of you, it feels like in a relationship, this is about either cutting the ties. You need to take this sword of truth and cut the ties. It's not working, and that's a major life-changing event, an epiphany about your situation. And that, you know, like I said, there could be somebody new. For some of you, there could be these new messages that actually allow you to take this leap and walk away from something. But you're coming into this celebration energy as you've released, and this brand new clean slate, this tower moment has happened. And once the dust settles, you can get out and, you know, celebrate. Good times are coming. Celebrations are coming. If you're staying in your connection and it's just about working through these issues in your connection, good times are coming. Celebrations are coming. But it's time spent in good company. But because you've done the work, that's required, is then here comes the good times. So let's pull some cards to see what's going on. Get the details for single Leos. Let's see. What's the details for single Leos? We're getting the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, and Death. So you're going through a pretty difficult situation, a difficult time. Those of you that are looking for love, it's a win or lose. It can go either way. It feels like it's the big message, but it's up to you. You're feeling trapped and stuck in this situation, but you're really not trapped and stuck. If you take that blindfold off, you're actually going to see that you can free yourself from whatever your current love situation is, but it doesn't feel like it's a very nice feeling. Tap into the energy of this Queen of Swords. Don't take any BS. Cut out the things that are no longer serving you. Communicate clearly to yourself and to others. But there is this, you're obsessed. It feels like you're obsessed with a person. You're focusing too much on the wrong person. And you need to actually take a step back so that you can free yourself, because you're stuck. It doesn't feel like if you insist on obsessing over this wrong person, you can stay trapped and stuck. But it's all about clarity. It's all about being able to see the situation clearly, so that you can start moving more towards your happiness. Now, it is going to take work to overcome the hurtful energy of releasing this person that isn't right for you. You know, this ending, we have death coming in. This ending is going to be pretty hurtful. And that's something that you're going to have to work through. But it is about that, you know, that this is the battle, it feels like, that you're going to be experiencing. But it is about your happiness here. What's on the line here is this Ten of Cups. This is happiness and love. This is emotional fulfillment. This is true happiness, true spiritual and emotional happiness, harmony, all good things here are coming. But that's what's on the line. And so it does feel like it's all about choice. And then we get to this Three of Swords. Notice the similar energies with all the swords energy. It is about truth and clarity. That's the general energy with the swords. Is it can be about communication, but it feels to me this is more like this is an internal battle for you singles that you're going through with this obsession with another person. And letting that go, once you take the blinder off and see things clearly and gain clarity, it's still going to hurt a little with this Three of Swords. It's going to be hurtful. But there does need to be a big ending, a major ending with the Death card. This is a card of transition and transformation. So you're working through this transition and then things are transformed here with the Death card. It's Scorpio energy. So some of you could be in this situation dealing with a Scorpio but it's mostly about an ending. You know, closing out the old chapter of love. It feels like for a lot of you Leos with the readings I've been doing lately, it just feels like you're just not, the singles, you're just not fulfilled. You're not happy in love currently. But the old chapter, if you take the blinders off and see things clearly and work through this hurt, you'll get through this hurtful energy. And as the ending comes about, there's a brand new chapter that comes in. And it can be whatever you want to make it with this Death card. The old chapter is closed out. The cycle is complete. And it's, you know, there is, and what comes at the end, is a brand new beginning. So let's pull a card and see what the best guidance is for you single Leos. We're getting boundaries. Know when to let up and put down your walls. For some of you Leos, you have your boundaries too high because of past heartache, because of your past love situation that didn't work out so well. So you are unnecessarily, you have your boundaries too high. Nobody can get through those boundaries. If your boundaries are too high, nobody can come in. Some of you, others of you with this, if you're obsessed with another person and this is a battle that's being waged for some big change, for a big ending, but your happiness is on the line. But your boundaries are too low. And this Queen of Swords, I mean, she comes in and she helps you firm up those boundaries. If you tap into this energy, you know, she's able, like I said, to cut out the people, the things that are no longer serving you. She doesn't take any BS here. And that it feels like if your boundaries are too low, tap into this Queen of Swords energy. Now, for some of you, your boundaries are too high, and that's why this energy is coming through. It feels like you're cutting out things before they can even come in. You're just wielding that sword and blocking relationships and connections altogether because you've been focusing too much on a past situation. But it is time to go to battle, and it's all about, do you want to win or do you want to lose? It feels like if you're single, the way that you win this battle and get back your happiness is by allowing an old chapter, a person that you might be obsessed with, closing out the old chapter, no matter what that is. The cycle can be done here. But it is about taking the blinders off here and seeing things clearly. You are not trapped and stuck in this situation. You have plenty of options. It is going to be hurtful. And different levels of hurt and heartache or whatever. But just know that, but it can all be closed out to go towards big happiness here, big loving happiness. Go more towards a new long-term relationship filled with security, stability, a long-term, coming into connection with your soulmate and being able to take that situation to the next level. And, the old chapter is closed out so that you can have a brand new beginning. So I hope this was helpful, Leo. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.